Here in this video, we will have a quick look at the unknown fact and biography of Edwige Fenech. Number 1. Edwige Fenech father was Maltese and her mother was an Italian from Tunisia. Following parents' divorce, Fenech moved with her mother to France, where she attended high school and studied dance and medicine. There she was noticed while she was walking down the street and was hired for a small part in the film All Follies of Him. Number 2. In 1967, she participated in the Lady France Beauty Contest, which take place during the Cannes Film Festival and which she won, thus obtaining the right to participate in Lady Europe as a representative of her country. She was noticed by a talent scout who proposed her for the film Samoa, Queen of the Jungle in the lead role. She then moves to Italy with her mother. Number 3. Between the end of the 60s and the beginning of the 70s, Edwige acted in films of the detective genre that were popular in those years. She began a long-lasting partnership above all with the director Sergio Martino, with titles such as The Strange Vice of Miss Worth, which made her an icon of erotic crime fiction. Number 4. Edwige's consecration took place in 1972 when she was the protagonist of the Decam erotic, that great piece of Ubalda, All Naked and All Hot, a film which became a cult film of trash cinema, like the subsequent Giovanna, Disgrace with Honor. Since then, for about a decade, she has been the protagonist of the so-called Italian erotic comedy with all its subgenres like scholastic, military, hospital and police drama. Number 5. The first films of the erotic comedy genre starring Edwige Fenech are 40 Degrees and The Shadow of the Seat by Sergio Martino with Thomas Millian, and The Policewoman Makes a Career with Mario Cortellano and Alvaro Whitley from 1976, until the last film of the series, which was in 1981. Edwige Fenech was also regular in giallo films. Her works in this genre include The Seducers, $5 for an August Moon, The Strange Vice of Miss Worth, Your Vice is a Lock Room, and Only I Have the Key, All the Colors of the Dark, The Case of the Bloody Eyes, Strip Nude for Your Killer, and Phantom of Death. Number 6. In the 1970s, Edwige Fenech was also present in numerous thriller and horror films. In 1972, she was the protagonist of All the Colors of Darkness, while in 1975 she starred in Nude for the Murderer. In the 70s, Fenech also appeared in films belonging to war genre, The Great attack by Umberto Lenzi and the fantasy film Dr. Jekyll and the Gentle Lady. Number 7. Edwige Fenech's success among the male public, who consider her a true beauty icon, is due to a body with busty shape and a strong, seductive and provocative charge. She poses nude several times for the Italian edition of Playboy magazine. Once the film season had passed in the 1980s, she participated in the edition of the program Rick and Jan Police, broadcast in 1983. Number 8. Starting in the 90s, she began to deal full-time with television and film production through his company, Imagine as Cinema. The first work produced was the television miniseries Anna's Carriage in 1992. Among the films she produced was The Merchant of Venice in 2004. Number 9. Edwige Fenech was first linked to the director and producer Luciano Martino for about 11 years, then to Luca Cordero Montezumolo for 18 years. In the mid-1990s, she was engaged to famous Italian industrialist Luca Cordero Montezemolo, who was president of Ferrari. Number 10. Edwige Fenech has a son named Edwige Fenech, born in 1971, whose paternity has been the subject of tabloid gossip. Initially, Fenech attributed the paternity of the child to the actor Fabio Testi, with whom the actress had a romantic relationship for 3 years. Weekly, Eva expressed, saying that the child was the result of her specific desire and that he was born when the relationship with Testi it was now worn out. Subsequently, she will deny this paternity but will not want to reveal the identity of his father. Since 2015, she has decided to live in